A lot can be said about Chainsaw Man because Chainsaw Man is a lot of things. It is brutal, it is immature, it is thought-provoking, it is horrific, it is crude, and so on and so forth. But one thing that I believe is that there is one moment, one scene that truly defines what Chainsaw Man is and ultimately what the message/theme of this series is. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. I release 1 to 2 videos a week talking to you about comics and manga, while also working on the art for my own manga, The Girl with the Mega Fists. So hitting that subscribe button is such an easy way of saying, hey Draw and Talk, keep it up. Okay, let's get into this video. So now you're wondering, what is the one moment that defines Chainsaw Man? Is it the opening chapter with Denji and Pochita and the love and sacrifice Pochita makes with Denji in order for him to become Chainsaw Man? No, it's not. But it plays into the moment that I'm gonna share. You see, for me, the opening of Chainsaw Man showed how destitute Denji's life was and how sad and pitiful it was. I mean, come on, you're working on your whole life killing demons while you have some shitty mob guys forcing you to work, you live in poverty, and you're imagining what it's like to have jam on bread. Jam on bread. That's how bad Denji's life is at the beginning of the book. Homie doesn't even know if jam on bread tastes good. But is this the moment that defines Chainsaw Man? No, but it does play a big part into it. Is it when Denji and Reze kiss? Almost. You're getting there. You see, this isn't the moment, but it does play into the moment that I believe defines Chainsaw Man, which I'm about to state very soon, so, keep on watching. You see, the relationship Denji has with Reze showed the innocence of Denji and his desire for bond, whether that be through a relationship or a friendship. Reze showed Denji that he could just be himself, shared some experiences with Denji that solidified his desires. In fact, as I was reading this, I was thinking, I'm just so glad that Denji's finally happy with this girl who is just very straightforward to him. Only to be shocked when she then tries to kill him and then you find out it was all fake. Like, that hurt. Denji, I know that hurt. Why? Because I felt that. So if these two moments aren't the moments that define Chainsaw Man, but showcased aspects of it, then what was the moment? The moment that defined Chainsaw Man, in my opinion, was Denji's date with Makima. Do you remember this? In Denji's date with Makima, Denji, who is simping for Makima at this time, as was I, as were you as well, they get to go on a movie theater marathon where he watches movies with Makima, several movies, and throughout each of the movies, Denji realizes that he is not enjoying any of them, and notices that Makima isn't either, and in fact afterwards they discuss how much they hated each of those movies and how trash they were. You do the same things too, admit it. This experience of not feeling anything throughout the movies actually scares Denji because he's scared that he doesn't have a heart and can't feel emotions. But finally, in the last movie, Denji actually starts crying and then notices that Makima too is crying as well. Both of them later talk about how much they loved that movie. So Tyler, why is this the moment that defined Chainsaw Man? Well, here we go. In this moment, Denji and the reader realize that the only way to experience happiness and enjoyment is to experience the bad and the sad. Denji and Makima felt nothing but contempt for those crappy movies, but when there was actually a good movie to watch, they thoroughly enjoyed it. This theme isn't new. If you've seen the Disney Pixar movie Inside Out, you learn at the end of the movie that the only way for the character of Riley and us as humans to experience true happiness, we also need to experience true sadness. Opposition in all things. And this is showcased at the end of Chainsaw Man when Denji battles Makima. Makima, who is the control demon, has been using her powers and influence to ultimately create a world to her liking. She wants to eliminate pain and suffering, and by doing this, she is manipulating the free will of others. Denji, before they battle, asks, "In that perfect world you want to make, are there any bad movies in it?" In which she replies, "Personally, I believe the world would be better if bad movies ceased to exist." Denji responds with, guess I gotta kill you after all then. Denji at the end realizes that in order to have good movies and even great movies, you have to have bad movies. Opposition in all things. And just like having good and positive experiences, as well as love, happiness, and comfort, you also have to have pain, sadness, and discomfort. Opposition in all things. And with that theme being stated, this is why I believe that the movie date with Makima and Denji is the moment that defines the theme of Chainsaw Man. But what do you think about this? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Thank you to my Patreons who make it possible for me to make these videos and my own manga. If you want to subscribe and read my manga and get exclusive content, go to patreon.com/drawandtalk. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you watch another one of mine. Also, make sure to sub. Peace. And now